The Starfire Concorde drifted silently through the void, its solitary human passenger staring at the shimmering construct ahead. The alien city, known as Prominence, hovered over the golden plains of Kepler 642b, a marvel of engineering so advanced it seemed more alive than constructed. Its spires pulsed with a radiant blue energy, spiraling in impossible geometries, shifting subtly as if the city itself was thinking. This was the city of the Apex, a sanctuary reserved exclusively for beings whose intelligence quotient exceeded 250, both human and non-human. Dr. Elara Sloane adjusted her neural enhancer implant nervously. She was no genius by the standards of the Apex, but she was humanity's most brilliant cognitive engineer. Her IQ, already towering at 230, was artificially boosted through the neural implant, just enough to clear the city's stringent entrance requirement. The mission was simple yet monumental. Establish a dialogue with the Apex to secure humanity's access to their superior technology. For centuries, Prominence had been an enigma, unreachable except by its invitation. The Apex were rumored to be indifferent to lesser beings. As the ship docked at the city's outer layer, a sleek alien drone floated toward her, its multifaceted eyes scanning her in silence. Then, a melodious voice resonated directly in her mind. Elara Sloane, welcome to Prominence. Your cognitive metrics have been validated. You may proceed. The drone led her through a translucent corridor that seemed to expand infinitely in every direction. The structure played tricks on her perception, and she felt herself adjusting to its disorienting design as if the city itself demanded mental adaptability. She emerged into the heart of Prominence, a grand chamber dominated by a crystalline nexus floating above a circular dais. Around the dais, beings of extraordinary forms observed her, some humanoid, others entirely alien. They radiated an aura of serene superiority, their presence imposing without being hostile. A voice emerged, clear and resonant. It came from a towering figure with elongated limbs and a head adorned with fractal-like protrusions. Dr. Sloane, a human. Unexpected. You have chosen to walk among us, knowing full well that you tread a path where mediocrity cannot hide. What is it you seek? Elara inhaled sharply, steadying herself. I come representing humanity. We seek partnership, knowledge, and understanding. We believe our species has much to learn from the Apex, and perhaps something to offer in return. A low hum echoed through the chamber, a sound that seemed to be a blend of contemplation and amusement. Offer? A bold claim. Humanity has yet to reach even the lower echelons of the cognitive spectrum that defines this sanctuary. Yet, your audacity intrigues us. Tell us, what makes you worthy of our attention? Elara stepped forward, her voice unwavering. Intelligence isn't just computation. It's creativity, adaptability, and the ability to learn from mistakes. Humans are flawed, but that very imperfection has driven us to innovate. I believe there's strength in diversity, even in thought. Prominence might benefit from a perspective it hasn't yet considered. The beings exchanged glances, their eyes flashing with patterns that she couldn't decipher. Finally, the crystalline nexus glowed brighter, and the same voice spoke again. An interesting argument, Dr. Sloane. Very well. We will assess you, not by your intelligence alone, but by your capacity to contribute something novel to the nexus. The floor beneath her shifted, morphing into a holographic maze of shimmering nodes. Each node represented a problem, ranging from astrophysical calculations to complex moral dilemmas. Elara's implants surged as she connected to the interface, her mind flooded with data. The first challenge was simple: derive the energy conversion matrix of a theoretical fusion reactor. She solved it in seconds. The next was harder: demanding she mediate a simulated conflict between two alien species with fundamentally incompatible value systems. She hesitated but managed to craft a compromise that both parties found acceptable. The final challenge was the most daunting, an abstract concept labeled the infinite puzzle. Unlike the others, it offered no clear parameters, only a spiraling sequence of data that defied comprehension. Her implant struggled to parse it, and for a moment, she felt panic creeping in. Then it hit her. The challenge wasn't about solving the puzzle, but understanding its purpose. She stepped back mentally, viewing the problem not as a task, but as a metaphor. The infinite puzzle wasn't meant to be solved. It was a test of humility, the acknowledgement that not all problems had answers. "I can't solve this," she admitted aloud. And that's the point. The maze dissolved, and the chamber returned to its serene state. The nexus pulsed with light, its voice now carrying a note of approval. "You have passed, Dr. Sloane. Not through calculation, but through insight. Prominence will accept your proposal. However, remember this: knowledge is a double-edged blade. Use it wisely, or it will cut deeply." Elara felt a rush of relief mixed with exhilaration. She had done it, opened the gates to humanity's future. As she prepared to leave, one of the beings stepped forward, a faint smile on its otherwise inscrutable face. "You are rare among your kind, Dr. Sloane, perhaps even among ours." Back on the Starfire Concord, as the city of Prominence faded into the golden horizon, Elara pondered the implications of what lay ahead. She knew this was only the beginning, the first step in a journey that would forever alter humanity's destiny. And though she had faced the apex as an outsider, she left with the faintest spark of hope, that perhaps humanity's true potential had only just begun to unfold.